Think about your social media feed right now. It's a literal sea of faces. We know what our high school friends had for breakfast, what their morning glow looks like, and exactly which filter they think makes them look more approachable. In 2026, existing online is having a face, but then, there are the ghosts, the people who have accounts but zero posts, no profile picture, or maybe just a sunset or a cat. While the rest of us are curated, filtered, and performing, they are completely invisible. Most people think these lurkers are just shy or insecure, but psychologists are starting to realize that not posting might actually be a high-level psychological defense or even a strategic advantage. Let's talk about the fascinating reason why some people choose to remain faceless. There's a concept in sociology called impression management. It's the conscious or subconscious process where we try to influence how others perceive us. When you post a photo, you aren't just sharing a memory. You're managing a brand. You're telling the world, I am happy, I am traveled, I am attractive. But this comes with a massive cognitive tax. Every time you post, your brain has to simulate how 100 different people will react. People who don't post their photos have opted out of this tax. They've bypassed what psychologists call self-objectification. Instead of seeing themselves as a product to be viewed and rated, they experience life purely as the viewer. There is a quiet, radical freedom in being the only person who knows what you looked like today. We have to talk about the dopamine slot machine again. When you post a selfie, you're pulling the lever. You're waiting for the likes, the comments, the fire emojis. That's external validation. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Research suggests that people who don't post often score higher in intrinsic validation. They don't need a digital thumbs up to confirm their reality. If they go to a beautiful beach and don't post a photo, the beach was still beautiful. Their memories aren't authenticated by your likes. In fact, a 2023 study on digital behavior found that non-posters often report higher levels of moment awareness. Because they aren't looking for the shot, they aren't pulling themselves out of the experience to frame it for an audience. They are living in the 3D world, while the rest of us are busy editing the 2D version. In a world where everyone is an open book, the person who doesn't post becomes a mystery. And mystery is a form of social capital. Think about it. When you meet someone who has no digital footprint, you have to actually talk to them to find out who they are. You can't prejudge them based on a vacation photo from 3 years ago. By not posting, they maintain control over their narrative. They aren't a collection of pixels. They are a living, breathing human being that you have to earn the right to know. There's also the safety element. With the rise of AI and facial recognition, facelessness is becoming a digital survival strategy. Not posting isn't just a personality trait anymore. For some, it's a high-Q move to protect their digital autonomy. So, if you're the person who never hits upload, stop feeling like you're missing out. You're not boring. You're not behind the times. You are practicing a form of digital stoicism. You are keeping your private life private, your validation internal, and your mystery intact. In an age where everyone is screaming for attention, there is nothing louder than silence. If you found this interesting, you're probably going to love our breakdown on why quiet people actually process information differently than the rest of the world. Click right here to find out why your silence might be your biggest strength.